This girl throws away some leftover food when suddenly a man picked it up from the ground, and she quickly said, "Hey, you can't eat that." The man whispered, "Sister, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten for 2 days." The girl paused for a moment, then gently said, "I opened a restaurant up ahead. Why don't you come eat there?" The man replied, "I don't have any money." So the girl smiled kindly and said, "Don't worry about that." When the man ate, he was completely amazed and loved it so much. Then the girl asked softly, "Hey, where are you from?" The man sighed and said, "I'm from the countryside. I came to work for 2 months during winter break to earn my tuition money, but I was scammed by an agency." So the girl thought for a second and said, "How about this? If you don't mind, you can work with me." This made the man incredibly happy, and he quickly agreed. As days passed, the man worked as a waiter, and the girl noticed how hard-working and capable he was, always doing his best and never complaining. But one day, the girl's mother came and said with a heavy heart, "Daughter, I tried my best to find you a new husband, but it's just impossible." The girl lowered her eyes sadly and said, "I understand, Mom. I already have 3 children to take care of. It's normal for people not to accept me." The man heard everything. After the mother left, he walked up nervously and said, "You're looking for a partner. What do you think of me?" The girl smiled softly and said, "Don't joke around. You just got into university. After you enter society, there will be many young and beautiful girls waiting for you." But the man promised, "I only know you're a good person, and when I make money one day, I will definitely come back and ask for your hand in marriage." 2 months later, the man was ready to leave for university. The girl handed him his pay and said, "Here's your salary for these 2 months. Now go back and study hard, and if you ever face difficulties, just tell me." Then she handed him a small lunchbox and said softly, "These are dumplings I made myself. Take care of yourself and stay healthy." The man could only say through tears, Thank you so much." On his way back, hunger hit him again, and as he opened the lunchbox to eat the dumplings, he froze in shock. Inside wasn't food. It was $50,000 in cash, along with a note that read, "This is for your tuition. Study hard, find a good job after graduation, and find someone who understands and loves you." Tears poured from his eyes as he promised in his heart to become someone great. 7 years later, the man had become successful, climbing higher and higher in life. And just like he promised, he returned to find the girl. But the moment she saw him, she quickly pretended to answer a phone call and said loudly, "Hey honey, are you off work yet? After work, pick up the kids. I'll stay at the shop." Hearing this, the man's heart shattered, and he quietly turned to leave. Suddenly, the girl's mother shouted angrily, "You've been without a husband for so many years. Now you're starting to imagine things that aren't even real." Hearing that, the man rushed back inside and asked, "So, are you still single?" The girl forced a smile and said, "It looks like you're doing well. I'm really happy for you." The man asked softly, "You never remarried all these years. Were you waiting for me?" The girl looked away and whispered, I'm not good enough for you, and I'm too old for you anyway." But the man said firmly, "You're the kindest person I've ever known. If you hadn't helped me back then, I wouldn't be who I am today." The girl shook her head and said, "Anyone would have helped in that situation." But the man said, "I came to repay your kindness. Here's $500,000 and the property deed. Please take it." The girl refused, shaking her head with tears in her eyes. Still, the man insisted, "I know I can't ask you to marry me anymore, but after everything you've done for me, you deserve a life filled with happiness, comfort, and peace." So friends, you think he should still ask for her hand in marriage?